Morning, dear students. I hope you have learnt and done the previous question answers. Now, this is the time to do the remaining one. So, let's go ahead with the remaining question answers of the chapter 2. Question number 12 we did in the previous lesson. Now, this goes ahead with question number 13. Does Mandela think the oppressor is free? Why not? You should remember when we were discussing the summary, we discussed this question also. According to Mandela, the oppressor is as much a prisoner as the oppressed. As soon as the former robs the oppressed of their freedom, he himself gets robbed of his humanity. Thus, he thinks that the oppressor too is not free. Why did such a large number of international leaders attend the inauguration? What did it signify the triumph of? So, though we have discussed the same question in a different language, that what did it thank the international leaders for? So this and that question, they are almost similar. You will find a lot of similarity here, but since the language differs, so once again the question has been discussed here. What does Mandela mean when he says he is simply the sum of all those African patriots who had gone before him? He wanted to thank the generations before him who had fought for justice. He gathered his courage from these brave heroes, and it is because of that he fought fearlessly for what is right. Thus, he referred to himself as simply the sum of all those African patriots that had gone before him. He wanted to express his gratitude to all the freedom fighters who had sacrificed their lives and the freedom struggle. Question number 16. It's a little longer. 17 is also a long one. Would you agree that the depth of oppression create heights of character? How does Mandela illustrate this? Can you add your own example to this argument? And question number 17 is, how did Mandela's understanding of freedom change with age and experience? As a young boy, as a student, and as a grown-up man. So we discussed it while doing the chapter also, and freedom meant something different in every stage of his life. When he was a boy, it meant staying out, reading whatever he want, and when he grew up as a man, he realized that these were transitory freedoms. What actually he was looking for, basic and honorable freedom, it had been taken away. There was no liberty to have a peaceful marriage, family, and life. Dark-skinned people who are deprived of their fundamental human rights. For them, freedom was an illusion. Now, these are some other questions. Simply the sum of all, in different language, the questions have been given. If you wish, you can write from here. If you wish, you can write from there. So, just two samples of answers have been given to you people. Don't get confused why they have been repeated. It's just the language differs. That's why the questions have been repeated here. So be a little aware and careful while writing down your question answers, and don't blindly keep on copying all the question answers in your notebook, because a few questions here in the last slides, they have been repeated just for your convenience, that those who wish to write from here, they can write down the answer from here. Those who wish to write down from the earlier slides, they can write down from there. So from wherever you feel it okay, write it down. Thank you for learning.